Hey y'all, just a real quick video here. I want to show you how I'm going to season up these pork chops that I'm going to put on the grill tonight, okay? Alright, so let's get going. I have them all out here. I have 9 pork chops. And these are my favorite pork chops of all time. They are so good. The bone in, you can see they have the little fatty stuff in there, and that's what makes them so good. Alright, so I'm going to start with, let's do our paprika first. I'm going to do some smoked paprika. You know, it gives them that good color. You don't need much, just a little. And we're gonna do both sides. We like our stuff seasoned up really good. I know y'all know that. So we're gonna sprinkle that on. Like that. All right, let me leave that open so I don't have to. And then I'm gonna do some Creole, just a little bit. Remember, this has salt in it unless you get the no salt one. So I just sprinkle some of that over. We love grilled pork chops, y'all, and we haven't had any in a while. So this is a little treat for us tonight. Okay. And then I do some black pepper. Let's see here, what's that? Okay. Alright. And then I have this new Kinder's that I grabbed at the store the other day. I'm gonna try it. It is called Butcher's Burger Blend, but I think it'll be really good on these pork chops. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that on there. And this has salt in it too, y'all, so we're not gonna put any salt on these pork chops because of the Creole and this seasoning here. Now, if you don't use something like this with salt in it, or if I wasn't, I would put a little bit of salt, okay? All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a little bit of olive oil and just drizzle a little bit over. This kind of helps give those little grill marks really good. And then I just rub it in. Just like that. And then this is what it's gonna look like. See that? Does that look like a good seasoned pork chop? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get these flipped over, wash my hands so I don't contaminate my seasons bottle. I'm going to do the whole other side, and then I'll show you one more step that I do at the end. Okay, y'all, I got the other side done. So now what I'm going to do, I just have a casserole dish here. You can use any dish you want. And since I'm doing this a little bit early, I'm going to store these in the fridge. But if it was almost time for them to go on the grill, I would just let them sit out, because you know meat always does better if you let it sit out for a little bit before you cook it. So what I'll do, since I'm going to put these in the fridge, I will get them out maybe 30 minutes or so before grilling time. Now I like to take a little bit of my W sauce and just drizzle some over. Do it gently and not too much, because you don't want to wash your seasoning off. Okay, and so since I had to do 2 layers here, I'm gonna do it again, just like this. And these will be so good, y'all. I can't wait. And yes, I know this is a lot, but we will eat them. And Braden will take some for his lunch too, and that'll be that. We never throw a pork chop out around here. Look at those. Didn't look good, y'all? All right, I'm just gonna put something over these, some foil, pop these in the fridge. And sometimes I do a little soy sauce on those too. I didn't have any, but if I have soy, then I'll do a little mixture of both. And then the only other thing I do whenever I cook them is the end stages of the grilling, I will get a little bowl, melt a little bit of butter, and kind of brush some butter over them. Put a little bit of the W sauce in there. Sometimes I do country bobs. You can really do anything you want, just to kind of help put a little bit of liquid in there at the end, you know, because pork chops can get dry. Anyway, and so I'll be back, y'all. I'm going to come back and I'm going to show y'all our meal that we're making tonight. We're going to do the grilled pork chops, grilled corn on the cob, green beans, and mashed potatoes. So I wanted to get this part done so these could hang out, and it will take some away from the other video. But anyway, I will see y'all later this afternoon. Oh yeah, one other thing. So yes, I did wash and dry my pork chops. So be sure and dry them really good. That way your liquid or your seasoning stays on there really well. And when you put the olive oil on top of the seasoning and rub it all in, that's going to kind of make a glue for it to stay on, and that way your W sauce and all that doesn't run off. It'll just wash your seasonings right off. So do that. Let me see. I was thinking there was something else I was going to tell y'all. I guess that's it. But yeah, if you want to wash your pork chops, wash them. If you don't, just get them straight out of the pack. That is your choice, and that's what I want you to do. All right, bye-bye.